Hey lads, welcome back to part 20. Okay, so I mean, right off the bat, might as well just get this thing out of the way. They announced Rage 2. And I bring up Rage from time to time as like a game that I'm like, oh man, I'm very happy with how this game is tonally. But like, I always like Rage. I like for a lot of reasons. I like that the upgrade system and crafting system is both just very simple. Because like I'm not against games that have like crafting mechanics and or anything like that. So I leveled up. There it goes. Finally. Like I'm not against like tonal shifts in games depending on how the game's built, but like Rage had like a really nice somber tone to it. Come on, just die. There you go. But Rage 2 is being advertised essentially as realistic-looking Borderlands. Currently, it's like the gameplay trailer. This won't be going up till like. It was the 15th today of May. It's probably going to go up to like the 18th, so like I'll probably link it in like today's video, I guess. Which will be like part 18. So, I mean, there's a point in the trailer where they're literally showing, like, dudes get shot out of a cannon, and, actually, it might be faster just to go back to Vulgar. Yeah, I'm going back to Vulgar and Warfare. It's probably a way better idea. It's probably also a lot faster than just walking. But, they show dudes getting shot out of a cannon, and you're basically playing shot put with them. It's like, oh, okay. So it's basically Borderlands. Like, I don't need another looter-shooter, like, other game trying to take up the, like, looter-shooter mantle, you know? Like, I'm sorry, I just... Like, at this point, it's just like, Borderlands already kind of owns that piece of the pie for me. And just... basically anybody I know.
You are as wise as you are.
Like, ask anybody that knows me, and like, I have played a lot of Borderlands. I really, really enjoy Borderlands, but my god, I do not need Rage to turn out like that. And like, don't get me wrong, it's not, like, it's not inherently a bad thing. Like, it could be, like, significantly worse, there could be, like, a lot of other problems with it. But it's just, I am extremely skeptical of it. It's one of those things where, like, it's just the tonal shift, really. There's a couple areas I can get to now. Break out my horse. Anyways, yeah. Basically, I'm just worried about the tonal shift of it. Because I really enjoyed the original Rage up until the end of it. The Rage is a game with and looking up the ending, it's not like spoilers or anything like that for the ending, because the game doesn't have an ending. You literally just go through the last area, and then, like, the game just ends, basically. That's the game. So, it's not exactly spoilery to be like, well, that game just basically... Okay, there we go. So let me sum my horse right here. Yeah, anyways, I am just severely worried about tone shifts when it comes to the new Rage game. Because the original Rage was very much like Mad Max in its delivery. I liked the weapons, I liked how the game felt. It was all put together very, very well. But, like, this feels like an absurd departure from what the original Rage was aiming to be. And I mean, I think Rage was also the last game John Carmack worked on at id? Or I guess, like, Bethesda. I do remember that at the start of his keynote speech for QuakeCon, John Carmack apologized for the ending of Rage, which I thought was funny. But you know, good on him for owning up for probably the biggest flaw the game had. But it was just funny that he actually apologized. It wasn't really something he needed to do, in my eyes, but like... At least him apologizing is better than that nonsense. The nonsense bash I can continue with. Force combat's a bit tricky. You just have to kind of get used to it, though. Here's an area I can explore. Oh, a Wrathcore. A full one or just a... That's sure. That's fun. Of course, it's not movable on small spaces. Oh, there's like a little boosty point over there. Oh Jesus. It's apparently like a long thing right here. Is that a hook shot up there? Ah, cool. Artifact. Soldier. Better than nothing. Really? Guys taking a few hits. I'm just curious to see what's over here. Man, I don't remember this area being this big at all in the first game. Or my first time around. First game, this is first game. I've also been playing like a ton. Getting back into playing like Hammerwatch again. I started playing Heroes of the Storm, like ranked matches again. Which I mean, not a bad thing at all, obviously. And, you know, Hammerwatch is like, if you ever played it's a very good game. I like it quite a lot. We're playing the sequel right now, though, Heroes of Hammerwatch. I don't know exactly how to feel about it. I felt the original Hammerwatch was a really good, really solid, like, compact, like, old school game. It's a very good, like, RPG game, and, like, either campaign in the game is very, very solid. but it's does it just lead into this little side room here? Really? Okay. To the arena there. There's a path that I couldn't go before. Is it this one? If I went that way. And over here was the initial entrance. That's all that does. It just leads. Okay. There's got to be something hidden around here somewhere. I feel like I missed something in here somewhere. There's gotta be like a chest stashed in a corner somewhere. Anyways, yeah. So I thought that the original Overwatch was like a very Hammerwatch was a very good like experience. Like from straight, it was a good through line and it gave you like a good sense of progression with like a harder difficulty mode, and then like you could increase that difficulty even further with like game modifiers and stuff like that. Because in theory, the game is mostly beatable with just the first. Why does this feel really out of place to me? I don't see anything behind those. Okay. Anyways, yeah, no, and like one of the biggest advantages of it was the fact that it was like a well-crafted, handmade game. Like the game itself was just rock solid, and I loved that. And they released a pretty interesting expansion, but it was one of those like I felt like the main game could have used a couple of more things. Oh. Stop hitting those. I was doing so avoiding those at first. guys give a lot of souls. Holy cow. Yeah, the second Hamwatch game is the same but very different. I guess it's just an easy way to describe it. Like, it's not like a bad game, don't get me wrong. It's just not like... I guess I missed the more cohesive approach to it. Because now it's like you have like your main like little hub town that you go to, and you upgrade all your buildings with like a unique resource called the ore. And you have to tier them up before you can like buy upgrades for your characters, rather than like the upgrades being given to you at a steady pace. But in the first game, like there was always kind of this looming like thought that like you couldn't afford everything. And like that was very much a true thing. Like unless you were very lucky, you couldn't afford everything. Oh. There it goes. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing by any means. And like, I prefer that, in fact. I prefer it when a game doesn't let you just max out your character and be gods all the time, because I feel too many games do that, you know? Like, I pseudo-complained about that in Darksiders here, but the thing is that, like, this game asks you to be a completionist, to be like, if you want all the achievements, upgrade all the things. I hope you're ready to grind for a while. You know? Stay a while and grind. But like in Hammerwatch, when the game's over, it's over. Like, there's no going back. There aren't enemies to go back to kill. You're just done. You know? You've found all the secrets, you've gotten all the things. So when the game's done, it's done. So you're not like waiting on this weird looming suspicion, like something's gonna round the corner and, you know, vomit money on you. But in the sequel, it is very much like slow incremental upgrades. Like the upgrades don't all feel like super meaningful. Oh. I guess we have to... That looks like a big gap. I guess we'll just have to Yoshi this thing. These are spiders. It's not like some games where they're like, they took you hostage and threw you in a prison. Well, good thing they left all of your weapons for you. There's a green soul in there. I didn't even see my health go up. Yeah, so I imagine I must get the hook shot pretty quick, considering there's already like a bunch of stuff that requires me to have a hook shot. Should I just get it like right here?
Over here! Doesn't look like you can do anything against tall, dark, and gruesome yet. Best to avoid it for now.
So shut up, crappy Navi. lightsaber have had more health. Anyways, yeah, so, but the new one is very much, like, incremental. The new, like, traditional way RPGs are built. So it's just like, oh, you get, like, small, minuscule upgrades that don't inherently all feel better than the last one you got. Thank God these spiders conveniently built me a bridge that I could stand on. Oh, it fell apart. Well, I guess I'm not getting back now. Okay, that's the beholder key thing over there. Alright. So it feels like they tried to make it more replayable as like a main focus of the game. Like they want to make it more long lasting. Which like not like it's not a bad thing. It's just like it bugs me. I would have, like, I would rather than just release another campaign for the first game than, like, do what they did with it. Such a pea shooter hurts sometimes. Okay. Probably this good. Call this good about now. Anyways, finishing thoughts. Yeah, like. The new Hammerwatch game, like, it's good, but it's like, I feel like it's going the way of too many games now. Like, I feel like they could have done, like, a more compact, streamlined experience, I guess, or a more focused experience. Not streamlined, focused. More focused experience. I don't know. It's still good though. I like playing it. It's fun. But thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please do all the things, and I'll see you in the next episode.